Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's Wilson to throw right away. A throw to the flat for Carter. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second in a couple. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give to Kamara running right. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. That good for 19 and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
After the sack on first down, Winston under pressure, they got him again. And go on the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What I do? Rocky.
I saw that. I got it. And they, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. If we're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. David Onyemata, excellent effort, and he earns a tackle for loss.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. On 3rd down, Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Wilson and Moore there for a Jets first. Off the play fake. Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And his throw is incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
To throw again is Wilson. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. A give, Carter running right. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And they're going to get this up to midfield. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Hall. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the 36, Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored him, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Let's go now.
On second down, Kamara. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. To throw, Winston. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Now Winston on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle on that play by Quentin Williams.
Looking to throw on second down. Winston. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Winston. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play. But the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit, too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
On first down, Wilson. That is caught. It's Uzama. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On first and 10, it's Wilson.
He'll dump this off to Carter, complete.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I could dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's 2nd and a yard. Wilson. Got a man. It's Barrios complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A give. This is Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Winston to throw for it on 4th. Open man is Michael Thomas.
And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They get 25 yards out of that one, and that leads to a New Orleans first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Second down, and it's Kamara again.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
To throw is Winston. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side. I
would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now Wilson on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
On the slant, he's got Davis.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going. So, you know, I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
They'll get this down to the 38.
From the 38, Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Back-to-back catches here for Carter. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson getting the football to Davis on an out route. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 17-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Wilson to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear that the Saints are going to win this football game. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
They find some open field here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game, with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
I told you I'd be ready. You always got excuses and you know I be on top of things. Punctual my proper name. On the dot is not your aim. Although we in love, we are not the same. I hit you on that celly. You said you needed 5, that was more than 12 ago. Claim you got your hands tied, time stuck like Velcro. Georgia peach on east side like it's ATL. You lacking, you tripping, you slacking, impatient, be waiting, confused like what happened. You get attitude cause I'm getting mad, cause you wanna take 20 minutes and a half. And on top of that, I gotta get gas out of the freeway, pick up traffic. What the is you doing? We gotta dip.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got an NFC South matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. To the air right away is Brady. He completes this to Russell Gage. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Brady to Gage for a Tampa first. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Brady's throw taken in by Evans here.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Brady now on first down. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Here's Brady to throw.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Brady now on third and goal. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown.
Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Winston now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. On third down, Winston. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Buccaneers. They'll take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. And this one hauled in by Rudolph.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Fournette, a first down carry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Brady. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And the Bucs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming out.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with that.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The big back Leonard Fournette able to push his way in from a yard out.
And the Bucs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Winston. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
His pass complete to Michael Thomas. Brings up 3rd down.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 26. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
First down, Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball takes the play off. You know, the running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, back to Fournette. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And finding the tight end Rudolph. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Brady. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Complete to Russell Gage. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
On 1st down, Brady.
They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
complete to Leonard Fournette.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He'll find Fournette again here. Touchdown! Leonard Fournette. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Buccaneers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point put through by Suckum, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I'm that shining the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. Hey, I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue. I'm making pigs fly. Now I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. Ryan. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They go play action with Ryan. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Deontay Hardy deep for New Orleans. Fielded just inside the 30. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got room. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big pickup of 38. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's the pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing, Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Colts 9-yard line.
Kamara trying again. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Winston. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage, and they get on top of you in a heartbeat.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
On
On second down, it's Taylor. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Colts.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down.
Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Ryan keeps it on the sneak.
And he is going to have a Colts first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. First and 10, Taylor now.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was brought down at his 41-yard line. He's a pickup of 6.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Jameis to throw it. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Winston.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Now Winston. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. The kick by Lutz is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. Both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. They'll take the 3 from now and try and get set up for more later.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Brings up second and 5.
From the 24, Ryan. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head. 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the second half with Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, Winston. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Jameis now on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Winston. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check, and they're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Complete to Alvin Kamara. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now Winston on 4th down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jarvis Landry, 31 yards. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. On
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Ryan. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Play action. It's Ryan. On the move to his left. His throw incomplete.
Just work with me a second here because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed during the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Now, this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but
kill the king, or you shit wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going